This week on Sign Dawgs.
4 inches of foam underneath the rubber. Yep, if the steel doesn't touch the concrete, the sign will wiggle and it'll come loose and Humpty Dumpty will fall over and break, and all the king's horses and all the king's men won't be able to put it back together.
Every day we look at signs. Some are beautiful, others not so much. For a business, any business, a good sign is crucial. So where does a good sign come from? Who creates these tantalizing works of art? In the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, it's done right here by the people at Signs Manufacturing, the people we call the Sign Dawgs.
Flat rubber roof.
Not concrete?
It's concrete underneath. I don't know how thick the rubber roof is. Robert's on his way. He'll be here in about 15, 20 minutes. Hey, wasn't his plan to put it together on the ground, or you can put it together on the roof?
I think he's sitting on the roof.
Okay.
Right now we have to set the frame and put it together, because all these frames is the base for the sign. So we have to ensemble, put it together, and then we can bring the sign. So the sign have to wait right now.
Where is Superman when you need him?
Tell me what I'm doing. Ask me.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
While the Sign Dawgs assemble the frame to mount to the roof, Robert is on the phone with the GC trying to resolve the new concern about roof penetrations.
Unless that guy, he engineered this thing to hit every thick rib on that roof, those holes are gonna hit where they hit, dude. So I don't know why they were concerned about us penetrating the roof in the first place. We're going to. So you might want to let your boy understand that I mean, they got cutouts in the roof anyway, and the guy's going to have to come back and do a complete roof patch over this whole frame.
We're thinking how we can do this. And we think we can type these balls first. Use the frame, not the pole, use the frame. Because we still have to put something under the plate, or try to keep the pole like this way, because when designed, with the weight can make it back level. So that is why we want to leave this loose for now. All we have to do now is make it even to the wall over here. That way we can make it like level.
When you flag mount a sign like this, there's a lot of stress on the supporting structure, so it has to be properly engineered to withstand strong winds and all that torque.
2 inches concrete. And here is foam.
4 inches of foam underneath the rubber. Yep. Question is, what would the engineer spec to cut out the roof to get down to the... We ran into another snag out here at Rickardtown. First, just getting the truck back in here was an ordeal. Now that we've actually figured out where the sign is going, we have 4 inches of foam that it's a built-up roof with a rubber membrane. So now we're cutting the rubber membrane out so that we can get our steel to touch the concrete. If the steel doesn't touch the concrete, the sign will wiggle and it'll come loose, and Humpty Dumpty will fall over and break, and all the king's horses and all the king's men won't be able to put it back together. That's one of the challenges today. They add foam for drainage. The foam is put on top for drainage, and then the rubber roof takes everything to the edge.
So over here it's only 3 inches with nothing.
What do you mean?
This is what we found, right?
Yeah, but this is built up. There's no telling. If you're 4 inches here, that's 5 inches here at least. Because that's higher. That's taking the water. Because that's what it's done. It's higher out in the middle, It comes this way. It may be 4 here, it might be 6 down there. This just went from a small patch job for a roofer to a pretty good size. It can be done easily. I mean, a roofer can do it. It's no problem.
Marks are made where the roof will need to be cut away to allow the mount for the sign to be secured to the roof. One of the last things any sign company wants to do is cut into a roof, but sometimes it's necessary. In this case, we silicone some of the gaps just temporarily, but a roofer will come in behind us and patch that section around the sign permanently. That minor hole sure does let in a lot of sunshine.
Oh my God, really? What?
He's a tourist.
Oh, here, come here. Let me.
Why are you siliconing stuff, man?
Because we can see through inside the building, inside the store. So when I try to save them any leak, so we can use a little bit silicone. Ask him why.
Why?
Because David told me. Why?
The team drills through the steel straight into the concrete, and then it's time to hoist the sign into place.
Watch out, don't break it.
These lines, which everybody thinks so ugly, are actually guidelines, which they don't have to be really hardly tensioned, but as you tighten them up, they'll keep the sign from being able to do anything weird like that.
Where's the light? Where's the light?
Wiley, I know what I'm doing.
So what do you think of the new sign?
Well, let's look at it. Wow, the sign is great. It's well worth the effort, and Record Town is finally complete at last.
We absolutely love the sign. It's something that we've been trying to put back up for about a year and a half. It's just part of the business. It's part of the history of Fort Worth. It's part of the history of Record Towns. It's been fantastic to have the sign back up. People couldn't find us because we were hard to locate without the sign. But now the sign, it's so iconic, people are driving by and they're like, the Record Town sign is back up again.
We have noticed just since the sign has gone up, I would say our traffic has increased 60%.
So come to Record Town, everybody, and we'll make your vinyl dreams come true, I hope.